Hi all. It's day 8 of the Biggest Loser Fitness Challenge. The Philippines crew and I are taking part of this year. I've currently lost 1.1 kilos for the first week, so I'm very happy with that so far, and if I can continue doing that and maintaining that level, if not better, of progression, then I should be reaching my goal within the next, I guess, by the end of the year, which is good. I'm feeling good. I feel like I've got a little bit of definition in places, which is cool, especially the shoulders. That's why I'm doing that. So yeah, feeling good. Been getting up at like 4:30 every day except for today this week. So I've done 4 days in the gym so far, gone to the gym, have done an hour workout, and concentrated on 1 or 2 particular body parts per session. Today's my rest day, so making sure that the muscles are recovering. But what I'm finding, to be the most helpful in sticking to that is also what I'm eating. Meal prep is so important. I'm finding it's really helping me avoid, snacking during the day, actually, because I have my meal set out. It's there ready to go. I do meal prep on Sundays and Wednesdays, so that way I can kind of mix up what I'm eating and not get bored. But yeah, after I do my morning session at the gym, I'll come home, take Biggie for a walk, and then come back home from that and do the roller on my body. I've just started doing that, and it's such, has been really great and had a great effect on my body so far. And yeah, just feeling good, and I can spend the day working now that I'm back at work. And I'm taking a few vitamin supplements, like iron tablets, fish oils. I'm doing a multivitamin boost supplement, which is really good. And I'll do some meditation during the day at some point, maybe in my break, and I just feel a lot more motivated, and I don't know, just have a bit more energy, which is great. And I think that's all part of the combination of things I'm doing to get there. So yeah, 1.1 kilos in 1 week. I say 1 week. Today's the 12th of January, but I really kind of started checking and doing the change of fitness regime and exercise from the 4th of January. So we're kind of 8 days in, actually. So happy with that progression. I do want to I'm looking at continuing to do that, and just feeling positive on the days that I have off in terms of training. I'll just still take Biggie for a walk and still kind of be as active as possible, but just not a huge workout on my body. Maybe go for a swim because it's pretty hot, so I might do that this afternoon. But so far so good. So we'll have our monthly check-in at the end of this month with the group. So whoever has lost the largest amount in that month will get a bonus $100. But the big prize is we're putting in $500 each, so I think it's $3,500 that goes into the main prize, if you will, at the end of the year, to the biggest loser who's lost the biggest percentage. So feeling great so far. So in terms of my diet, I'm following more of a keto diet with restricted calories intake, and I'm not finding that necessarily too restrictive. I tend to eat protein, so chicken, fish, meat, and egg and salad is my main staple. I'm doing an intermittent for lunch. I'm doing an intermittent fasting. So I wake up, I can have a coffee, lemon water, and my supplement in the morning, and then at 12:30 I'll have lunch, and then have something really light at night. So whether that's even yogurt and berries, or if I'm had a pretty heavy kind of steak with salad, steak with vegetables lunch, I might just only feel like boiling a couple of eggs and be done with that, and that's enough for me. Other days, like yesterday, I was really hungry, so I had something a bit more I guess more meaty or hefty, I should say, for dinner, but still keeping in that kind of low carb, high protein, high fat portions, to keep within my keto diet. And the reason why I'm doing a keto diet, one, I have a sensitivity to gluten. I'm not gluten intolerant medically, however I've had tested myself and I do have the gene for celiac disease, so I do get cramping, I do get bloating if I have too much carbohydrates in the forms of bread, pasta, rice. So the carbohydrates I am taking in are more coming from the vegetables that I have, if there are levels in fruits or in coffees and that I have, there's carbohydrates there. I found it works best for me. I feel lighter. I feel like my brain functions better. I feel like I'm getting, I'm having the energy. Don't think I'm losing that kind of lack of. The last time I did a keto diet, I did some blood tests before I started and kind of midway, and all of those, including my iron, improved in terms of the results with those blood tests. So I think overall keto is a good alternative for me in terms of an eating plan. It can be hard to stick to, but I look at having about 50 grams of carbs a day, which probably doesn't sound like a lot, and probably isn't a lot when if you're looking at having pastas and stuff, which can clog up or make that percentage go up higher. But I'm finding, again, it works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. There are people out there that can have carbs and it has no effect. I wish that was me, because I have no problem otherwise eating carbs. I love carbs. In terms of weight, it doesn't necessarily bother me. It's more how my body reacts to it in terms of, again, breaking up kind of bad skin. It improves. I'm kind of think I'm going through that detox process at the moment, so it'll take a second for my body to catch up to getting back on a keto diet, but I'm not doing it in an unhealthy way. And doctors have said to me in the past, if it works for you and if you're doing a healthy keto, then there's no reason that it can't be something that I can continue. So yeah, just wanted to check in, first week in, feeling good, and just overall feeling a little bit, I guess, lighter, and in terms of weight wise, but also just actually not feeling lethargic, which is nice. I know that particularly on a keto diet, and if you do any transition from one diet to the next, there can be a period of transition and detoxification where you might feel a bit sick, you might get flu-like symptoms. They call it keto flu. It's just your body kind of, I guess, getting used to that change, but in no ways do I feel like I'm depriving my body of anything. I'm eating really good foods, and there are days where I might just like I said, have some grains, had some quinoa before, I had a salad with was able to go out with a friend to have lunch. And that's a good thing about, I guess, keto. It's really easy to then go out to a restaurant and kind of follow it. There's not too many restrictions, meat and veg. Go to the pub, you can get meat and veg, meat salad. But I had a really yummy green bowl this morning, so it included broccoli, avocado, kale, which also has a bit of a high percentage of carbohydrates, as opposed to maybe, you know, baby spinach, which is a bit lower. So I had that. There was some quinoa in there, and I added smoked salmon into that, and really yummy, really filling, and yeah, I'm feeling good. So I'll check in again next week. Thanks, bye.